Oh, we are. Okay, then. We're live.
And suddenly we're
Okay. All righty.
Hello,
Hi, everyone.
everyone.
Yes, hello.
good evening.
Guten Tag.
Yes, and earlier I was showing off my merch. Yes. I should point lower. That doesn't look great. Anyway, you can see it. Anyway. Somebody's going to do a screen cap of that and embarrass me. I just know they will.
I'm wearing a merch shirt from over a decade ago, and it is so worn out.
Oh wow! Is it one of the old one of the old Fox Magic shirts?
No, actually, it's not a Fool's Moon merch
Okay.
shirt. I don't think I got anything for Fox Magic. It's for something else entirely.
Ah, I see. Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor.
Hashtag not a sponsor.
Definitely not a sponsor.
Hashtag not a sponsor. Yep.
But yeah, I've got several of these, and they still fit, even though when we bought them, I was like 12.
Yeah, I have shirts that I had from high school, but I don't know how many of them fit anymore.
And Tom says, "Nah, we're too nice to screen cap and blackmail."
It would take more than that to blackmail me, but you know, there is just mild embarrassment.
That reminds me of the story where somebody.
Illegal.
Yes.
I remember the story where somebody tried to blackmail me, and I'm not going to tell that story.
Yes, we should not tell that story on air. Though it is
well,
amusing.
maybe on the Geek and Greet, but
possibly even there, we'd probably have to give little warnings. Anyway,
yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But the long and short of it is somebody tried to blackmail me, and it was like, boy, did you pick the wrong person to blackmail.
Yeah.
Like, well, what if your wife found out about this? I'm like, she would laugh. What about your family? They would be embarrassed, and we would laugh. And they're like, you're not taking this serious? And I'm like, no, I'm not. You got the wrong person for this.
Yep. It's like, I have no shame. My family has no shame. Yeah.
Hey, Darman, blackmail is an ugly word. I prefer extortion. The X makes it sound cool.
Yeah, and it's like, well, what if I emailed this to your boss? I'm self-employed. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So, I was going to open up my character sheet.
Extortion. When you're finished screwing around. Okay.
Cute.
So, yes.
I
Vex
wish
will not
that
be...
I could see chat.
Yeah, so unfortunately, Vex will not be able... We lost 3 viewers.
Ah! Vex, you've got fans!
Yeah, I'm going to blame Vex, not the topic of conversation.
Yes. Okay,
yeah.
And...
as I said, though, Vex will not be able to make it to tonight, so we are going to hand wave that... knowing that stuff is happening with the constructs on the base, Vex is returning back to the shuttle to secure it and make sure nothing bad happens.
Totally ordered him to do that.
Totally. Yep.
There we go. Sense. Yes. Yeah, we want to keep the to keep the over enthusiastic cleaning bots out of the ship.
And the rogue agent as well. More to the point.
Yeah.
Speaking of, isn't he at the end of the hallway?
Well, we are trying to... He's in this arc of rooms in the hotel, and we have a bot at each end keeping an eye on the corridor. And we're going to try and find out which room he's in, if I remember correctly. Or they are in.
Actually, it's a little bit more to the point is you have the security on either end, and you're trying to find which of the... effectively, it's a coffin hotel. Which cubicle is the one he's after.
Just going to give a heads up. I do have inclement weather here, and if I lose my internet connection, we lose the entire stream. So just a heads up.
Oh dear.
Is today one of those days? Today is one of those days.
Okay, well, yeah, at
Here's
least
hoping.
and at least you're giving everyone a heads up.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I didn't realize it until I just heard the thunder.
Oh.
So.
Okay.
Okay. So, all right. So yes, you are in a effectively a small hall. It runs on a bit of an arc because obviously where you are. There's a good 30 or so cubicles, basically 10 wide, 3 high. And you know that whoever this person is, they want whatever's in one of these cubicles. The trick is to find out which one.
Confirming the architecture, we said earlier that it was basically a circular hallway.
Yeah.
And that we had sent some of our own bots down each end in like a pincer technique.
Yep. The thing is that each section, there's like a door. So it's like 10 by 3, door, next section, 10 by 3, door, next section, 10 by 3, and it loops around.
Yeah.
The
doors are for pressure security, presumably.
Yeah.
In case of a hull breach.
Is there a console or anything that might have a room manifest?
Yes.
I'd like to access it.
Okay. Remember, it's basically a crystal.
I touch the crystal.
You touch the crystal, and a screen comes up in a language you do not read.
Okay, I'll have a look at it.
Okay. So
while they're doing that, I will try and run scans over the doors and in the interior to see if our instruments will penetrate them. We can get an idea.
Well, there is instrument panels on each of the doors, which you can take a look at and then go from there. Yeah, so with a little bit of work, it's kind of like empty, 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 some name, empty, empty, some name, empty, 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 some name. And so you know which ones are claimed. As far as you can tell, though, there's nobody in any of these.
Then we should check out any of the ones that are claimed, assuming that that would probably be where our assailant is going.
Okay, so you see changes of clothing, you see small satchels, you see some communication devices, you see tools, you see one has a stack of data cards, which are just kind of floating in place at the moment. That cubicle has the gravity turned off.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is so this is like the coffin hotel kind of thing.
Yes.
Okay. So, but of course, people keep their stuff in there as well.
Yes.
I see. Okay.
Okay. Well, we don't know what they're after, but it could be the data cards. We have been in contact with the janitor.
That is his new call sign, the janitor.
Yes.
Yes. Whatever his name is.
Cat with video.
Yes, we lost Cat's video.
Hell with it. Okay, hang on.
Pat, we lost your video.
Yes. Just a minute.
Now I'm trying to remember the janitor's name.
Did we get his name?
Yes, we have his name.
Alejandro?
Okay.
Somewhere.
Did that fix it?
No.
Nope.
Okay, I'm probably gonna have to leave and come back.
We're experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by.
In the meantime, everybody should go
Now
and
my
find
brain
family
is
members
filled with
to...
elevator music.
They're looking for someone in an office cubicle? Just a sec. They're coming for you, Agent, and I don't know what they're going to do. Agent, who's coming for me? Stand up and see for yourself, Agent. What, right now? Yes, now. Do it slowly. The elevator. Agent sees Tiana et al. Coming for him. The Matrix.
So in the meantime, we can check with the janitor to see if he has any idea what this guy might be looking for, so that because we don't know what most of this stuff is. So never mind what he might be looking for.
Let's see.
Okay, I have no idea why my camera. Ah!
And again.
I just got back on.
So yes, you have a number of cubicles to work with. You have to figure out which one probably has the stuff that you want, and you're suggesting it's the data cards.
It could be data cards. I mean, information that can be valuable.
Espionage type thing.
Dun, dun,
Especially if he's trying to hack into the security system and co-opt it, he might need passwords and various information that could be on data cards.
Mm-hmm.
He probably wants the satchels or bags of holding. This pocket has a pocket dimension.
There you
Okay.
are.
Hammer came from hammer space.
Oh, let's see how long it lasts. All right.
Okay, apparently we're having Marvel Cinematic Universe / The Matrix mashups on chat.
Okay.
Just because.
I really wish I could see that.
Well, Anya confiscates the data cards in case that's it, and we can keep going after that, I guess.
Okay. With a bit of work, you get the cubicle open, you get the gravity to come back on, and everything just kind of goes clump. And then you get out the data cards. Okay, so these are basically data crystals. They're blue, they're kind of squarish, they're thin. So
put them in the bag of holding and keep an eye on it.
What bag of holding?
We have a bag of holding? What?
Captain Andromeda said something about a bag of holding.
Said that one of the cubicles possibly has bags of holding in it.
Oh, huh. Wouldn't that be handy?
Yeah, it would be.
Okay.
So I'm gonna check the satchels.
Okay. Change the clothes, cosmetics, travel vouchers, souvenirs.
What type of travel vouchers and what type of souvenirs?
Souvenirs of see lovely enter name of planet here type stuff.
I can see the
vouchers
I can see the brochures now.
Yep. And the travel vouchers are basically for getting around, like waiting for the next ship and things like that.
Well, why don't we take the that bag and put the data cards in it, so we can carry them more easily.
Sure.
You want a couple of urns to break too while you're at it? See if there's treasure?
No, that's the other game.
Look, it's a clay jar.
Must resist.
Said
Clay
phasers
jars
to
anonymous.
Smash.
It was super effective.
Super effective.
It worked for us.
Hulk smash puny urn.
So now that there's nothing more interesting in here, we move on to the next one that looks interesting.
Well, I mean, this was the section, and I've already basically stated what's in all of the stuff. So, it's take what you want.
Okay, so we've gone through all of them now?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we haven't run into the assailant.
No. Because there's nobody in any of those cubicles.
Next section.
Even though we knew that the assailant was
going for this section.
Did we know the assailant was coming here?
Yes.
Or were
Yeah.
Okay.
And we've searched through all the
were
ones
they
that were
supposed to
occupied.
already be here by the time we got here?
Might have got there before they did.
And we have searched, to confirm, we've searched through all the ones that were occupied in all the
Yes.
sections.
In this section, which is
Okay.
the section he was trying to get to.
Okay. All the relevant sections. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Then
So
the
presumably
only other
the
thing
data
is,
cards then.
yeah.
It was presumably the data cards then.
Well, we haven't heard back from the janitor about what he thought it might have been. We could tell them we found the janitor, that we found data cards. That might be it.
Where,
Yeah.
where's the janitor's rolly ball?
He was with us in that, using that rolly ball to communicate with us.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Ajax, that was his name.
Yes, Ajax. That's correct.
I knew it started with an A.
There we go. All right.
Well,
I remembered thinking it was interesting that it was using no, I'm blanking on the name of the book, the one before the Odyssey, the Iliad. I knew it was I thought it was interesting that it was an Iliad name.
The other
Ajax is also the
possibility,
name for a cleaning fluid.
yes, the
Ah,
other
yes.
possibility is that it's in one of the empty cubicles in this section that he's interested in.
Cat, you
Cat, you
disappeared
lost your
again.
screen again.
Okay.
At this point, I'm going to recommend just putting a picture up. And
Yeah. How do I do that? Choose virtual. How do I put up a picture?
you have to right click.
Yeah, okay. Right click and then like I can see virtual background, video filter.
Choose avatar.
Where is that?
When you right click, it should be right below choose video filter.
Nope. I'm not getting
I
that.
see choose avatar.
I don't have one. It's mute my audio, start video, blur my background, choose virtual background, video filter, pin, hide non-video participants, hide self-view, and rename. That is it. Yeah.
Edit profile picture's not there either. Interesting.
Nope. Nothing. So I have no idea.
Well, we can stick with your name for now.
Yeah, afraid you're gonna have to. Sorry. And I'll see if I can look up some troubleshooting as well.
All right. So, Ajax says that the data cards are probably what the person is after.
Do you have any idea, Ajax, what's on the cards?
Not a clue.
Could we? Do you have an interface for them on your device?
No.
On your
we have to
rollerball
go to
here?
a terminal.
Well, to the terminals.
Well, we should probably figure out how to capture this assailant. So now that we know which room they were going to, Diana thinks it would be a good idea to set up an ambush.
Sounds plausible. Yeah.
Even if that ambush was just Diana floating an inch from the ceiling and freezing them the moment they come in.
Please. Good job.
Sure.
The captain's going to turn to Officer Tiana and say, do you detect any thoughts that are not our own here on this deck?
I will try to do that. So let's see, that is weird.
Okay, so you're trying to detect for constructs?
Thoughts.
No, like living creatures.
Remember, the Aishidae can basically become invisible.
But I could pick them up.
You could pick them up mentally, yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
and also like we have done it before that other espers can help out. We can join forces. So like possibly Diana and I can collaborate to do this.
Anything that Diana can do to help, She will.
Hmm.
Okay. So you're scanning the area.
Yeah.
And nobody yet.
Okay.
All right, let's set up an ambush then.
Precognition. I think I'm going to try the precognition. Because,
Okay.
you know, if you have a bad feeling about this, that's the thing to do. So, and that I believe I can only do by myself because I'm the only one who has that talent.
Okay.
So let's see. That's rolling weird. Okay. So.
Well, if he calls for a roll.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Go ahead.
All right. So that is 5d8.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 1, 8, 6, a 2, and 2 1s.
Okay.
Which does not sound great.
An 8 is pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah. You can basically capture. So what you'd probably want to do is capture one of the 3 so that they cannot capture your 6. The 4 captures to 2, and then you capture the other 3, and you're all good.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Why
you
don't
got.
use this 6 to capture both 3s.
Oh, that's true. And then they captured the 2, the 1, and the 1, and you have an 8. So it comes out to the same. You have 2 successes to their 1. So
okay.
Yeah. All right then. Looking ahead, so to speak. You see a hangar. You see large crates being sucked off into space as somebody in a red and white, effectively flight suit with a mirrored helmet, is in the middle of trying to blast at you people. The thing is about 6.5 feet tall and reptilian in shape.
Okay.
Digitigrade legs, kind of leaning forward, tail.
Contact Ajax and describe this. I'm going to describe the reptilian person I just saw and say, like, so what do you know about these?
Sounds like a sauroid.
Okay.
A siren.
Huh. And do they have any reason to be wanting to sabotage this place?
I'm a janitor, not an intelligence agent.
Okay. Yeah. All right. He's the only person we've got to talk to, though, so I don't know.
Damn it, Tiana.
He's like, I don't know. I just work here.
Yeah.
All right.
You don't know what a sauroid is?
No, we're very new at the. We're very new in this entire area of space.
We've known that other intelligent life exists in the universe for certain for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That is 14 revolutions of our own planet.
2 weeks.
That's.
You might call it a fortnight.
No, that's a completely different game.
Also not a sponsor.
Hashtag not sponsor, yes. All right.
You guys are gonna give me a stress fever.
Now we've lost the name. Oh, there she is. Video's back.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, we've lost the name too. It's just a gray box.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Anyway.
Welcome back.
Thanks. I'll try to look up troubleshooting later. I just.
And it's gone.
Back.
And you're gone.
Is the camera
Back to
overheating?
Crying out loud. Is what?
Is the camera overheating?
How would I be able to tell that?
And you're back.
You put your hand next to it and see if it's hot.
It's a little warm, maybe? Like, it's on top of the monitor? Like, isn't that where it's supposed to be?
Yeah. But it shouldn't be warm. It should be relatively Cool.
Okay, well, what do I do to have it not do
there
that?
are programs you can have to monitor the temperature of different components in your computer. Maybe there'll be one that works for cameras.
What, do I stick an ice pack on it or what?
There we go.
That would probably not work.
It has a fever.
The other thing is,
Anyway,
it would just
Or
be
back to the
shorting
game.
out.
Connection.
I have no idea.
So it's probably your cable or something.
Okay, getting back on topic, since we can't do anything about that right now.
Okay, all right.
All right, so he's a little bit stunned that you've only known about other races for 2 weeks, and he says, okay, sauroids, also, they're also known as sirens. They're, do you know what a reptile is?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Do you know
We
what
do
feathers
have
are?
reptiles on our home planet.
Mhm.
Do you know what feathers are?
Yeah.
Yes.
Also, yes.
Is this thing gonna look like a velociraptor?
A what?
They didn't look like Velociraptor. No, they. I'll describe the being again. Like, no,
right,
look like a.
Hold on. You know, you hear the beep boop 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 as he's touching patterns. And you get a reptoid, basically, you know, human shaped, digitigrade legs, long sinewy tail, like feather crests that are coming off the arms, the calves, the back, the head, beautiful plumage. And it says that is a sauroid. They're singers. They have lovely voices. They can mimic almost any sound that they've heard. They're like,
Do their voices hypnotize people?
no.
Okay, good. So it's not just straight out of our own mythology. Wonderful.
Yeah, I mean, it's a peaceful race. They're lovers of the art and song. Their nests are basically like centers of entertainment, diplomacy, and relaxation. They're like one of the most passive races we know of.
Okay.
They're not passive anymore.
Well, that one.
You always get oddballs in every race.
Do you know what reptiles are? Xenobiologist looks at dragon on shoulder.
Yeah, there is that. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
The dragon newt is actually amphibious.
There's also the fact that Diana is just fully done with the fact that all of these other alien ecosystems use the same taxonomic terminology as on Earth.
Well, not really. It's being translated.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how do we find the thing if that's what it is?
Well, I will see if I can get. I'm going to have to change terminals. I'm going to need one that has better access. I got kicked out of the security terminal.
Well, can we feed you? Can we send you whatever's on these data crystals through this terminal so that you may have information that will potentially give you more access?
Maybe. I mean, it's not what the terminals are made for.
How do we get you the information on these crystals then?
If you can find a private console, I mean, that could help. The little image, you know, holds up basically like a crystal about this big, flat, like almost paper thin. It's like if you have one of these and you have an account, you can put it there. I can pick it up if you give me the address.
We're not going to have an account, trust me. I'm sure signing up will take only just a minute or two. Let's go find one. Start searching the rooms for one of those.
Hey, there's one in the satchel.
Excellent.
Found one.
You mean one of these?
Yeah, one
How
of
does
those.
it work? And how do we use it? Walk us through it.
Oh, well. You place your hand on it to get through its security. Pauses for a moment.
I believe that's probably you, Captain.
Okay. I'll put my hand on it.
You don't know. You don't have the proper handprint, probably, right?
Probably not.
Why can't this ever be easy? Okay. You know what? I'm going to take mine. I'm going to put it someplace where you can get to it. I'm going to have it open so you can just access it, and then I'll grab another one. Okay? Yeah. Okay. That's what we're going to do. That sounds like a good plan. I like this plan. I'm happy to be a part of it. Okay. So
Good.
you could tell he's frustrated because he's babbling.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Welcome to the club.
Mm-hmm.
You sound like one of my crew members with a particularly difficult problem.
I'm going to
Like, for
hand it off to
example,
one of my
looking at all
engineers.
these random weird alien cells.
Okay. Let's see. Go to the food court.
Okay.
I'm going to put the tablet in the middle. It's going to be purple. It's got a really nice trim. It cost me a lot of money. Please don't break it.
This sounds like a trap.
And if you see a folder that says personal, just please don't look there.
Now it really sounds like a trap.
Yeah, I think we know better than to do that.
Do we know where the food court is?
Oh my God. Okay. So leave the way you came in, go to the outer ring, you turn on left, and it'll be about 90 degrees from there. You'll see it because it's going to be a whole bunch of little food stalls and stuff like this, and there's a bunch of benches and tables. There's some lovely artificial plants strewn about to at least make the place look relaxing, and it has a fountain in the middle which changes colors and spurts out really tasty gel.
Okay.
Come to the food court. Eat the
Rogue
food.
record
Goo.
that on my computer system, and I'll take a note.
Captain,
So
please
that I know
don't
how to
try to
get
eat
there.
the gel.
If this is a synth body, I could eat anything.
But you can
Captain,
process
please
anything.
don't try to eat the gel. I don't want you to have to upload another sleeve.
That's what the analysis system is for.
Don't kill the sleeve.
Don't kill the sleeve. Don't kill the sleeve. Sleeves have feelings too. Equal rights for sleeves. Okay, so
somebody
I
has.
mean, Diana was talking about practicality, not about whether or not sleeves have feelings. But sure, we'll go with that.
Someone has redeemed a posture check.
Okay, well
Anybody
then.
know what that is?
That's fix your posture, sit up straight.
Okay.
Nah.
Of
course,
Don't
if
make
my
me
camera-
sit up straight. I'm not straight.
Of course, if my camera was off, if my camera was still off, nobody could tell.
Well, apparently I'm not straight either. Help!
I am literally propping up my lower back with a bunched up blanket.
Something is attacking the station.
Sleeves have feelings too. Pockets feeling excluded. Nice.
That's why we brought a bag.
Oh, and a stretch got redeemed.
Anybody hear the thunder from my end?
Nope.
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 Good.
Oh my god, that stretch made me lightheaded.
Never goes, ha, not straight. Same response.
Yeah.
I think one person might be straight on the stream.
Yeah, who is it? Hands up. Who's the straight one?
Who's the straight person?
Anyone?
Probably me.
It is you.
It was you. Get out. No.
Considering that you are my father, that is not very much of a surprise.
I am your father.
You're the odd man out.
I don't know. I think one of my personalities might be straight.
One of mine is pan-lesbian, so there's that.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, I can. Yes, the camera will work if I reach down. If I like click on it whenever it turns off, but that's about it. Anyway,
But sleeping.
I have no idea. I'll have to try fiddling with it later. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I believe Ajax is going to go look at what he can do to identify the reptoid on
Okay.
scanners, and we are going to go down to the food court to try to get him this data, which will hopefully help him do that.
Okay. So you head out, you hang a left, you head down the promenade, past all the little shops and stalls and tables, and one of them is a food stall, and the grill is on fire.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm gonna throw some gel from the fountain on it.
that
Yeah.
might make it worse.
Okay, so
Grab a bucket.
you fill up a bucket or a tray with the gel, go over, dump. Well, yeah, that smothers it. You might
Okay.
not want to turn it off.
Oh, well, turn it
Okay,
off
so
then.
it's not like oil.
No.
Good.
Gonna
It's
run
not
my finger
oily
through the
gel.
gel and taste it.
Diana is going to focus on what we came here for, and the moment she sees it, she's going to reach out, telekinetically grab the data thing, and then
Get over
like,
here.
okay, we've got the thing. Because she's not gonna waste the time of physically walking over to it.
Okay. The gel is tasty, slightly sweet.
See, nothing's wrong with it.
I mean, it could
It's also
be that they
getting
have
hot and bubbling.
The
could be
fountain.
that they have yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, the fountain, it's basically spraying out gel, which is landing into the the basin with kind of a wet ploppy sounds all over the place. Changes colors from time to time. The bottom section gets drained out, and then it basically acts as a loop.
Well, once Diana has got the thing, Hawk will try to start giving. Well, I guess it's not Hawk because she's technical, but I don't know if this is her field. We might need Tayana to do this part because she's the
Okay.
linguist.
Yes. All right. I'll have a look at it.
To get the crystals through the interface.
Yeah, Diana and Tayana will work on it together, I'm guessing.
Okay.
Diana, is the gel Jedi eating? What?
What?
You put the
I know
Jedi
what
in the
that's
gel, and the gel
about.
eats the Jedi.
I mean, my thought was that it's sort of like a chocolate fountain.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, except just it's
So,
food goo.
That
It's the
is
food
my
goo
lovely partner. He is referencing a Star Wars book where there's a scene where Luke Skywalker basically has to use the Force to prevent a vat of gel from trying to digest him alive. And then he forgets to protect his clothing. And it's a glass container. And his future wife is there.
Mara Jade? Yes. I like Mara Jade.
Okay. Okay.
I am not repeating that on air.
Okay.
I mean, sure, it's safe, but just bad.
So were we successful? Did we get the data to Ajax?
Yeah. So, yeah, you put the stuff in after you access it. It requires the xenolinguist to actually navigate the thing. Yeah. So you're looking at, an ancient language. And it's got words and concepts that did not exist way back then. Like, a gel saber. I think that's called a garden hose.
Yeah.
A super squirter.
Well, I'm also kind of thinking about how Belter Creole in The Expanse, like how they had to come up with new terms for things, and they're and like what they have for railgun basically translates as the too fast bang thing.
Okay, so they're talking about gel sabers. Activates. Glorm. The duels are messy and fun.
Yeah, that sounds sort of like something you'd use in like a water gun fight or something.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah, you put the data in after trying to figure out their word for like folder and send and messaging systems and things like that.
Okay, so
Email.
yeah. or yeah, another bit of Belter Creole, like the communicator. It's basically renamed the talkie thing.
Check the personal folder. I just want to see if it's janitor on janitor porn.
Why would you do that?
We told him we wouldn't look in his personal folder.
No, you agreed. I didn't.
You're not using the device, they are.
True. I'm not
We're not
interested in
going
looking.
to just give you the folder. No. We are leaving that closed.
Hey, I'm the captain. If I want to look,
And
You wouldn't know how to get
demonetized.
into the file if you tried.
All right. Okay. So
Captain,
after a
if
little
you
bit,
sorry, Captain, if you do that, I am going to file an official complaint, and then it'll be on record that you were trying to look at the poor janitor's porn.
and
Do you really want that?
and
She
How
looked
about
like
we
she
do what we
cared.
came here to do instead of random crap that doesn't have anything to do with our mission?
Yeah, let's. I think it'd be let's get this stuff actually done.
I heard that.
Okay. Anyway, going on.
it's
Moving on.
studies. It's for science.
Hey, we're out here to explore. That means we're exploring everything.
I'm sure that if we ask nicely, they'll provide us with some educational videos.
Besides, as the xenobiologist, I can confirm that there is nothing accurate or educational about the material you're trying to access, Captain.
Well, depends on your definition of
Yeah.
educational, but
It doesn't depend on
Can
your
we move
definition
along,
of
please?
educational.
Okay,
This is
okay,
getting
sorry.
silly
Completely
and
inaccurate.
tiresome.
sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
So, so he's looking at it. So he says he's not, a sorcerer, so a lot of this is above him. But it looks like it's a lot of theoretical magical systems. We're talking like summoning, transmutation, things like that. And there's at least one viral program in here.
Magically viral, or
Oh yeah, it works on constructs.
Okay, that's
that
probably
would be
what he's after. But that doesn't help you get access to other systems so that you can track them down.
Now the thing is, though, I mean, at least with this, I can make an antiviral and fix the constructs on the station. There
That'll help.
There must be something in here that that like is a little extra or something like that, because why would they be wanting to come back for it?
maybe they weren't the ones.
Incriminating evidence?
Well, if that's what he wants, well, you have it now, so.
I don't know. That's a supposition.
Maybe he's not the one who originally initiated the virus, but he is interested in collecting it.
Oh. So then who was the person who used it?
Well, whoever, rented that room.
Maybe.
All right, I'll start looking into this. I would suggest you look for a safe spot.
We can always leave the station.
How are you at casting?
No one here's a caster.
We have psionics.
I'm sorry?
It works
Back away
differently.
from the video screen and levitate something in front of him. This.
Yep, that looks like magic to him.
She's got the obvious abilities, but you know, a few of us have these
Do I look like I'm chanting or making magic circles?
Okay.
I just have the creepy light sword.
Blorp, blorp. Okay. So, well then I guess it's useless to ask you to decipher the magic.
If it's language based, we have a shot.
Yeah.
All right, well, do your best.
All right.
I'll look at it.
Okay. I'd say it's Greek to you, but it's not Greek.
Ha 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 ha.
It's not language based then.
Oh, it's language based, but it's also
It's
diagram
just
based.
not an earth language.
Yeah, it's kind of a combination of ancient language, circles and angles and shapes, and it's combined with the alchemical symbols.
Huh.
Always the alchemical symbols.
Well, it's not a big chance. I could always roll my weird.
Sure.
You have a weird of 1. Go
You have a
for
weird
it.
of one.
All right.
Just gotta find it right. There it is. I got a 4.
Ow. Botched. Okay.
Ooch.
Yeah. All right then. So you're looking this over. Yeah, you think you could replicate it.
And we have no reason to disbelieve, so yeah.
I was just looking at it and going, huh, it looks like a recipe for a cake.
Cake is a lie.
Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure this makes cake.
That
Okay,
doesn't
plan
make a
B.
lot of sense.
Well, if it makes cake.
Cake.
And you know that's what's causing the problem, I could recite it backwards.
How would that help?
Captain, did you hear the sentence you just spoke?
Sure.
Reverse the magical polarities.
Exactly. It's like
Uh,
it's how it always used to work in the old cartoons. You just recite the spell backwards and it would cancel it out.
Oh dear Lord.
Ajax is like,
I don't know if Diana's actually religious. She's probably not.
but
I don't know what
it's
expletive
it's
she would
also one
use.
of those things where, like, yeah, I could easily see somebody saying this.
This seems highly improbable and possibly dangerous. But I don't have a better idea.
Unbake at 350 for 45 minutes.
Yeah, like that.
Unblend the ingredients from the greased pan.
There's got to be more to it than that.
give it to the technomancer back on your ship.
Well, we could do that, yeah.
Yeah, the question is, are we going to get ambushed on our way there on account of the whole future vision?
That would make things much
Well, that's
simpler.
why I had asked Ajax to look at, can we detect this guy? But I don't, since it seems like our instruments don't really do anything. Every time I ask for scans of stuff.
Well, that's because
Really
the station is empty, so all your scans are coming up with, yeah, there's nothing here. Your scans are coming out clean because there is nothing for it to pick up. The place is empty. And thankfully, the constructs seem to have stopped, wandering around and doing weird stuff.
You see, it worked.
What worked? You
Me?
didn't do anything.
I recited the recipe backwards and it worked.
There was no effect from you saying anything.
Oh, well. Guess I'll never get my letter from Hogwarts.
Hashtag not a sponsor.
I don't even know what he's saying. She.
Done.
Okay, that's
Okay, well, we are expecting to get attacked by a bird dinosaur, reptile thing. We don't know where it is. We only know that it's going to attack from outside the station.
It was in a hangar.
And Ajax hasn't been able to detect it yet.
No, not yet.
Let's head back to the shuttle.
Maybe the shuttle sensors are stronger and able to detect something.
Okay. So you're heading back to the shuttle.
Before
You get to the hangar.
we enter the room that the shuttle is in, before we enter the hangar,
Yeah.
I'm going to be like, okay, so this is where the vision probably happened. Let's prepare for this.
As I was going to say, as you get to the hangar, the hangar is the one in your vision. Yes.
Okay, so we'd better. Okay, so we're gonna have to be we're gonna have to be, well, ready to counter whatever it is. Sorry. With all the technical difficulties, I've sort of gotten a little confused about what was it again? Refresh my memory, please.
That the hangar is vented into space while you're in the middle of a firefight with the Soroid.
Yeah. Okay. I think we better just avoid the hangar because I don't see any way we could avoid it being vented into space.
There's ways to prevent it from being vented into space.
And those are?
Do a security lockdown on the hangar.
Okay, if we can figure out how to do that.
Well, we can ask Ajax to give us a hand. Let us know how we would do that.
Was it
well, we could
venting
ask
us into space, or were we venting
He might
him
not
into
be.
space?
He might not be available. He might not be able to access the right. What do you call it?
It's got to
proper
be an
security
emergency.
console.
There has to be an emergency override for safety's sake.
Well,
I would hope.
There's a terminal there, and he tells you what to do on the terminal.
Okay, all right. Okay, so we can prevent it from being vented. Good. And also vacuum suits for those of us who have them, just in case.
My brawler suit is
Diana,
already vacuum
Tiana,
sealed.
and Vex are all in vacuum suits.
Okay.
We also
I have no idea about the people who are in
radio
sleeves, whether or not they also put on vacuum suits.
Vex and make sure that he has the shuttle prepped for potential combat situation.
Okay.
And the potential space side fight.
Can I continue?
Sorry.
So, while you're working at the terminal, it is asking for a passcode. Someone is going to have to hack the thing.
Great.
What kind of security is it? Is it one that we can comprehend, or is it completely foreign and unable to figure out?
He's going to walk you through it, but somebody is going to have to do it.
All right. Who has the highest?
Who's got the highest tech score?
Yeah.
Who's the one who's playing with the terminal? They're the ones who's going to have to hack it.
Okay.
Well, if it requires knowing what language is on the terminal, it has to be Tiana, because she's the only one that has the knowledge of the language.
I mean, my tech is 3, so that's not bad.
Okay, then.
All right.
And, I can offer to, Anya can offer to help if you can tell Anya how to help.
Okay.
Because Anya has good tech skills in general, but this is
then you get
kind
4d8.
of
4d8?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. 4d8. 2 6s, a 4, and a 3.
Okay. So let's see. 1, 2. Okay, so You break even. All right. You wind up doing a bit of work to get it to actually accept your credentials. You shut down the hangar, so it can't be vented.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, so yeah.
Okay, so the lights are off. You
Mhm.
got little red kind of circling crystals that are flashing over the area.
Mhm.
There's some voice that's saying stuff that's not necessarily important. Not that any of you can actually understand it really that well. Now what do you do? It's dark.
Wow.
Mm.
So before we go in there, is the shape that shot at us before with the blaster consistent with the reptoid?
Possibly. Sounds like it.
Okay.
Diana would like to attempt to telekinetically search for if this person is armed, and if they are, take away their weapon.
If they're there, we don't even know they're there yet.
Mm.
Right. So first thing we need to do is scan the interior. So Anya has onboard scanners on her suit. She can try and scan and see if there's motion in there, or if there's any signs of presence in the hangar apart from Vex and his people.
There's motion. There's a lot of motion.
Uh-huh.
Is there combat going on in there right now?
Well,
Okay. Okay. And so Anya will send in a couple probes to scan the interior and get visuals.
all right. So your probes are going to have to make a check.
Sure.
Specifically, they are going to have to make a survive check.
Okay.
Okay. So.
And we're using the crew member stats for this?
Yep.
Okay.
Hence being a survive check.
Even though they're on her part of her brawler suit.
Yeah.
Or rather. Okay. Does the fact that they're part of her brawler suit tech give them +1? Because that's what her brawler suit. Okay.
Gives them a D8.
Okay. So 3d6 plus a d8 then.
Yeah.
I don't need this slash roll here. This is not that dice roller. Eight, 6, 5, 2.
All right. Let's see. Done. Okay. So that can do that. That can do that. That can do that. Okay. Yep. So. All right. You're able to get a bit of a snapshot before things go south. So what happens is the little drones go out. They get you a good view of the room. Some of them get behind some of the support crates that are being ready for shipping or dropping off.
Mm-hmm.
And these little two-legged, basically chompy creatures. These are constructs made out of metal. Are running around. There's like dozens of these, and a few jump up and start snapping at the drones. The drones, most of them get out of the way in time. A few wind up getting chomped to bits. But for the most part, your drones are good. And they give you a clear view. Like I said, there's scads of these things, and they're basically kind of milling around, and they look like they're preparing almost for an ambush. And you
Yeah.
see the shadow of the soroid, but you don't see the soroid themselves.
Okay. So I relay those visuals through my suit to the other people so they can see what's in there.
Okay.
Well, we now have a relative location. The shuttle is armed, right? It's not meant for ship-to-ship combat in the sense that our ship is, but it does have light weapons on it. Should we just call in a strike from the shuttle, or do you want to go in and try and negotiate with this soroid in some way?
Please to not be shooting at the station.
Yeah. Yeah, that would possibly cause some irreparable damage, or at least damage that we don't know how to repair. All right.
It's the chompy ones. They're probably going to attack on sight. It's going to make diplomacy very difficult.
Well, if they were tech I understood, then I could try to hack them, but they're not tech I understand. They have to be being controlled or somehow, or else the soroid would just be as much in danger as anybody else.
Unless they can't see them.
If somebody could give me shielding or cover or something like that, I could go in and try to talk to the soroid.
Well, definitely we would try and protect you.
Thank you.
The matter is plausibility.
Can you just grab the chompy things and telekinetically lift them off the floor so they can't get at anything?
If I knew where they were, how many of them there are, and then there's
That's what my video is
focus.
showing you. The drones are showing you that.
I can try.
All right.
I have a better opportunity with eyesight than over a camera.
Yes, we can all go in. I can take point, so you guys can come in and support, and Tiana can try and talk to them.
Okay, yeah. You'll definitely need to be cover fire.
All right.
What about you, Captain? What do you think?
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay, let's take a 5-minute break then.
Yeah, sounds good. Okay.
See you guys in a bit.
We're back. I'm back. So for $14 a month, I could get this stream ad-free.
Was that meant to be audible?
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, sorry. I was just saying for about $14 a month, I could get this thing ad-free.
What thing is that?
Our stream.
Ah.
It wouldn't help anybody else, but my cousin is now watching the stream. Cousin! So we have 4 people out of 10. We get 10 people, I do a giveaway.
Okay. All right. Kind of wish we did have our security officer here, but oh well.
I guess I'm going to have to be reprimanded.
Anya's pretty good at combat, so.
Okay, well, that's cool. All right.
Oh, thank you for the subscription, Warped Spirit.
Huh?
We got a subscription.
Oh, nice. Yay. Yes, thank you. Okay.
All right. So,
My
when last left
recommendation
off,
is we vent them all into space.
what, our subscribers?
No,
Hopefully
no.
not.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea.
I meant
like I was
everybody
saying-
in the hangar.
Okay.
When I last left off, the group was outside the hangar where their shuttle is. Inside the shuttle, inside the hangar are a bunch of little two-legged chompy things, which are basically constructs, the whole slew of them. And the shadow of the Soroid, who you had precognitions about venting you guys into space. However, you've manipulated the security system to not let you be vented.
Yeah.
Right. So I believe the plan is Anya is going to go in first, jumping from cover to cover, laying down suppressive fire, while Tayana tries to telekinetically control the chompy minions, lift them off the ground, make sure they can't do anything. And Tayana tries to negotiate with the reptoid.
Maybe don't be shooting first, though.
Well,
if we're going to be negotiating.
She wasn't going to shoot at the reptoid, but I don't. We need to draw the attention of the crunchy things without chompy things without Anya getting chomped. So.
Well, okay.
She can try and use some flashbangs instead.
Flashbang sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. I think that'd be better, and likely less damaging to the station.
Well, yeah, she was able to shoot in the station before when we were fighting the construct earlier. So as long as she's reasonably careful not to be shooting in the direction of the exterior of the station, we're probably okay.
Okay. Alrighty. So
But we're going to go ahead with flashbangs to start with.
Yeah. Proceeding apace.
All right. So,
Captain, do you want to say what your character is doing while we are doing this operation?
I'm probably covering my eyes.
Flashbangs. Yeah.
okay. So you throw out some flashbangs.
Well, she'll need to. I am assuming she'll need to go in the room in order to be able to do that.
Yeah, you just open the door.
Okay. Sure.
Okay. So door goes open. Flashbang bangs go flying out. Tonk, 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 tonk. The two-legged things go rushing out to them. Chomp, swallow them whole. There's a little moment, and then they kind of just go thud.
That works.
I mean, okay. That was a little unexpected, but okay. All
The plan
right.
worked perfectly.
So a few other the little chompy things come running out and start looking around, snuffling around for more flashbangs.
Aw,
Sure,
they
have
want
some
snacks.
flashbangs. I've got loads.
Give them all the flashbangs they want. It's like treats.
So you start feeding flashbangs to these things, and they start falling over. And from the far end of the hangar, translation provided by Tiana, it's like, what are you doing? Those are not food.
I say that sort of thing to my cat all the time.
Discipline your chompy bots better.
Uh,
They need to go to obedience school.
never buy discount mousers.
So, may we speak with you?
No, we're not having a conversation right this very moment.
All right. So, are you in control of the various constructs that have been going haywire all around?
Apparently not.
Oh, I see.
I'm going to assume that Tayan is the only one talking for this because she's the only one with the language skills. So
Yeah. You're talking like ancient Mayan.
Oh, okay. Or doing my best.
Yeah.
Yep.
Obviously, some of these words don't scan, but
Yeah, and haywire probably didn't translate at all, but hey. All right. So we're trying to figure out what happened. What happened here? Why the bots or why the constructs have been attacking people?
first of all, are you law enforcement?
No.
Hold on a moment.
Not the closest thing there is in the area, though.
well, you don't know the question, so you can't answer.
But
Only
saying,
Tayan has the understanding of what actually is going on.
instinctively say no, we're not cops.
All right. Then who are you?
We're part of a scientific and diplomatic mission. This place is pretty clearly in trouble. Are you the cause?
No, I'm not the cause.
Oh, good.
I'm the one who's trying to cover the cause's butt.
Really? Explain more on that? Really?
Off the record,
Well, I suppose we're off the record, yes.
Okay. So, I was supposed to come here to meet up with a person. We were supposed to exchange information. They had some discs that we were after. Apparently something went wrong and the station got infected and left the passengers behind.
Left the passengers.
Are they all dead?
Yeah, I'll tell the rest of the of my party what was being said here. Be like,
I don't know. All I know
passengers.
is that it caused the Hobb station to shunt itself and shunt it with itself without the crew.
Shunt itself. I'm wondering if that's a mistranslation.
Hobb ships are able to slip into space and pocket space.
Oh, okay.
We're in pocket space. That means everybody else is in space.
Ooh.
Now, mind you, there's enough ships coming and going that when it disappeared, there were probably enough ships to pick up everybody because I didn't see thousands of floating corpses. So there's that.
Good.
About
All
30
right.
floating corpses over there.
All
They
right.
were probably tethered then, but
Is your contact still in the station?
oh no, they probably got shunted along with everybody else.
Are you sure?
Like 99% sure. I've been going around trying to find them.
Do you know who shot at us?
That was probably one of the security constructs.
I see. So we've been trying to figure out if we can disinfect the station. Reverse, undo, clear out this virus.
Maybe if I got my hands on it, I could probably take a look.
All right. I'll relate this to the rest of the crew and say like, so how much do we trust this person?
Not at all.
Let's have the technomancer double check their work.
Maybe
Actually,
we should.
I'm
Actually,
for just letting the technomancer do it. Forget this.
I'm
guy.
wondering if Ajax is their contact, but that's because I'm paranoid.
That's where I was going with that line of questioning. I think Ajax is trying to throw this guy under the bus so that he, doesn't get punished and lose his job.
Was your contact Hobb?
Yeah. I'll ask that. Seeing as we can speak in this person, he, she, they, that they almost certainly don't speak our language. So anyway, switching back to the pseudo Mayan kind of language though. Was your contact a Hobb or other?
Uruk.
What are they?
Tall, mottled skin, large tusks, really good at tearing down machinery.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
The Aishide has told us about.
Did we hear about them? The recyclers.
Right. Yeah, we did hear something about them. Okay. No, they say that their contact was Uruk.
Okay, well, it's not Ajax then.
Well, we don't know really what Ajax looks like.
Well, I mean, we seen
know Ajax
his
is a
rolly
Hobb.
ball.
Yeah,
Ajax
He talks like a Hobb.
Yeah, presented himself as such.
Quick question. So the rolly ball that Ajax that came up to us before, was that simply a remote piloted by Ajax, or was he inside it like a hamster ball?
It was remote piloted.
Okay, so not that small. Okay.
Yeah.
Though that is about how small Hobbs are.
Oh, I see. So he could have been in theory inside it like a hamster ball. Gotcha. Okay. All right. Okay, so now let's see. We would need to like go back to the ship to get our technomancer to bring him back here.
Yeah, which means going through the hangar.
Oh, lovely.
Let's
Well-
negotiate with this person that if they cooperate with us to help fix this problem, we won't tell anyone that they were
Doesn't
involved.
already know.
Won't tell anyone who doesn't already know. That's one way to put it.
We'll keep it a crew secret for now.
All right. Yeah.
Well,
I'll-
Ajax kind of knows, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah. I'll.
Okay, but as cruel as it is to Ajax, who is going to believe the janitor?
Also, it's sort
I
of
don't see why they wouldn't. I mean,
it's
just because he's a janitor doesn't mean he's unbelievable.
might
I'm
also
right
be
here.
might poor guy.
I didn't say that in a language
Is
that
he here?
Ajax knows.
Well, the volleyball is.
I
Okay.
was thinking
The
it might
rollerball
be
is
his
still with us. All
discretion
right.
how much he decides to talk.
Yeah. I mean, it's not our decision what Ajax does. That it's kind of on his conscience what he thinks he should do with the information that he's received.
Yeah, whether it be better to pass this along or not. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I can pass along to the Soroid. If you help us out, no one else need know who isn't already aware of your role in this. Does that sound acceptable?
Yes, yeah, that sounds perfectly acceptable.
All right. What do they call you?
Ariel.
All right. And are you a he, a she, a they?
They.
They. All right. Okay. So yeah, we'll need to get past you to get some resources from our ship.
Sure, one moment. So, a body forms standing on the shadow. Basically, the cloaking unit can blend itself in, but still blocks light.
Aha, I see.
Can
so
you
the
say that
helmet-
again, please? I didn't quite catch that.
I said their stealth outfit can blend them in, but still blocks light, which is why they have a shadow.
Okay.
So, they decloak. The helmet comes off, and you see kind of a smooth reptilian face, a little bit of a snout, and this beautiful like reds, yellows, blues, kind of a plumage coming off the back of the neck.
Oh, neat.
Kind of a frill. It looks at you. Well, this went better than I thought it would.
Glad to hear it.
I thought you were going to come in
He's
here and
amenable
start
to not
shooting.
being shot at.
Yeah,
Well,
I prefer not being shot at.
We prefer not being shot at or chomped on. So
And we've had bad experiences with bots trying to chew on us.
Well, these things seem to be useless. Nudges one. It kind of looks up, jumps up and down, snap, 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 snap.
It would be incredibly hilarious if Diana is still carting around the bot that Tayana wanted to adopt for language settings earlier.
this giant 3-meter bot comes swerving around the corner telekinetically.
Hovering about 3 inches off the floor,
Yeah.
upside down.
Okay, so yes.
Carry through.
Huh?
Carry through. I'm not stopping you.
All right. Okay then. Yep.
Reminds me
Actually,
of the
it
little
does-
num nom things from Megamind, actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
For some reason, I just think of the Trompy balls from Mario.
Okay.
Well, let's return to the ship.
Yes,
Yes.
I forget the name of our technomancer. Oh, sorry. Oh.
The
Do you
name
have
of
an
your-
NPC sheet that you've been keeping track of for this?
I actually don't.
Ensign Bell.
Yeah.
Right. Yes, Bell. That's right.
The captain's like, I'm gonna go inform Ensign Bell that he's needed.
Mhm.
Synth just falls
All
over.
right.
Zonk.
Back on the ship. Hey, Ensign
Yeah.
Bell, you're needed.
All right. Give me a moment. So, draws a circle on the ship floor, does some chanting, and shows up
Teleports.
there.
Teleports to the
well.
shuttle.
Okay.
I just I get back, put the helmet back on, stand back up. I'm like, okay, he should be here. And there he is.
Nice.
Here, have a crystal thing.
Oh,
Apparently, there's a virus on here that needs to be decontaminated.
Starts playing around with it and goes, oh, these are interesting. Hold on, I have to decipher this one. Okay, decompact it. Uh-huh.
It's an
So,
apple pie recipe, isn't it?
So, the virus
and
is
face
for taking
bombs.
over constructs. It's supposed to screw up their directives.
That
Yes. That's been happening on the station. We're trying to figure out how to undo that.
It comes with an antivirus. I can actually run it.
it
All
I have
comes
to
with.
connect it to the communications grid.
Oof.
Well, we can go in and use the terminal that we just used.
Isn't there a risk of it taking over from there?
The antivirus?
Oh, okay. Sorry. Not the whole shebang. Okay.
No, the whole shebang's already apparently working on the station from what you're telling me. So
Okay. So
Yes.
all right.
okay. So yeah. Gets to work, starts trying to run the antivirus and stuff.
Mhm.
Then after that, says, so the other thing, the one that I'm trying to decompress, it's a pass wall program, spell, ritual thing.
Pass
Pass
wall.
wall ritual?
Allows you to pass through walls, go through protection grids, things like that. Allows you to get into places you're not supposed to.
Like security?
Yeah, like security. Some pretty high-end stuff. It's kind of beyond what I can do.
Ooh.
Apparently some Uruk brought it in. Or was something like that. Or was looking for it.
Interesting. Wow, this kind of ritual is highly illegal. I have a kitty.
Huh.
Oh, which
I
you
mean,
can't
I
see.
would expect so.
Ah, there you go.
Mine works.
All right. So, what do you want me to do with this?
Well, it's the Hobb station.
Mm.
And they're the ones that got attacked with this.
Let's do
Unfortunately-
what we can to return the ship to normal space, alert its owners that it is back, and then just hand everything over to them.
So you know what happened to the crew, right?
Apparently,
As far as we know, they were left behind in space. There's some that came with the ship, and they're dead out there. They were like that when we found them. But other than that, there was a person who was trying to trade illicit magical programs, set one off by accident, it caused the ship to shunt into pocket space without its crew or passengers. We're hoping that the other ships that were in the area managed to pick them up before they died.
That's as much as we've been able to.
That's basically what we know.
So who's this Hobb that's on the ship?
That's the janitor.
Yeah, he introduced himself as Ajax.
Okay, let me actually change the question. How is the Hobb on the ship?
Presumably the same way that all the ones who got vented out stayed on the ship.
We've never actually physically met this Hobb. We've only communicated with them by remote. But it sounds like a Hobb. Maybe they have a voice filter. We're not really 100% sure. But they've been helpful.
What's their name?
Ajax.
I'm pretty sure he said he was stuck in a room.
Yeah, one moment. Let me sit down. So he sits down. Kind of a ring forms around him, and little kind of like circuitry glows come out onto the ship. And he just kind of sits there. Now searching. Now searching.
Here, this is his. This might help. I hand him the data pad.
Now searching faster. Now searching. There's no one else on the ship. What's his name?
Ajax.
Ajax is the janitor, supposedly.
Hey, Ajax, what room are you in? I'm in a janitorial closet. Where? In the central pinner, 3rd floor. No, that's empty. I'm right here.
Wait.
Poor
You
Ajax is dead.
sure?
Wait. You said something about shunting, things being in a different kind of space.
Yeah.
What if he's occupying a different kind of space? Or his body is? I'm just throwing it out there.
Hey, Ajax. Yes. One moment. Circle blows for a moment, and he disappears.
Oh. No.
And the tablet kind of falls to the ground, and he's got it hooked up so you can hear him. So, can you see me? Yes. I'm waving at you, right? Yes. Can you wave back? I am. No, you're not.
What are we seeing?
Yes,
Anything?
You're
A tablet on the ground.
Yeah, the techno mage, you can see the little image on the tablet, is waving to a security camera. Ajax, do you want the good news or the bad news? Let's go with the good news. The good news is you're still here. Okay, what's the bad news? You were probably jacked in when the ship shunted. You're just a persona.
Oh.
You're an AI now.
Oh, he's a ghost in the machine.
The good news is you can probably stay in there indefinitely.
Other
I
good
got
news
family
is that
on
we
another
can make
ship.
sleeves.
But you can still
Other good
contact
news
them.
is that we can make sleeves, and if we can get viable genetic material, we can make a new body for you.
Yeah.
That's
yes,
possible.
Sleeves. Yes, this is the solution.
I mean, it won't be
Our
the same
clothes
as your
gonna help
own
me.
body, but it's a body.
What did he say?
How are clothes going to help me?
Oh, no. It's sorry.
Yeah.
I'll explain. I'll do my best to explain what our term sleeve means in this context.
Darwin's comment: sleeves have rights. Yeah, well, if everyone got left behind when they were shunted, his body might be floating out there, or may have been picked up. We can try to find out.
Yeah.
We have
If it's
medical
still alive,
records
we'll
of him
see if we
that
can
have
put him
scans
back
of
in
his
it. If
genetic
it's not
material.
alive, then we can clone it and make a sleeve for him if he wants.
Yeah, I don't want to get his hopes up that there might be that there might be,
All right,
If
people, I'm going to go on the bridge. Okay.
Okay.
Do you want me to try to de-shunt this thing?
Yes, please.
We'll
All
go
right.
back to our ship before that.
That
Oh.
sounds like an excellent idea.
Also, pointing to our friend in the corner, if you don't want your involvement found out, you should probably leave now.
Yeah, about that.
You don't
Oh.
have a way off, do you?
You can't?
No, I don't.
Come
Okay,
on.
get in our shuttle.
Okay.
Welcome to the crew. It's 3 meals a day. Nice warm bed, which you'll probably share with some other crew member at some point.
By the way,
Hmm.
Elena,
Yes?
that was really bad.
Uh-oh.
What?
The sword's name is REM. Oh, sorry, Ariel. And
Ariel.
she went, that's them in the corner.
Wow. Oh,
I don't
except
get
that
it.
doesn't really work.
Yeah. But
No,
anyway.
it is a reference to an REM to an REM song, but as you pointed out,
Ariel.
yeah, Ariel.
It's
So,
A, it's
yeah.
Ariel. B, Elena has no idea who REM is. So
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm old.
They sang that possibly their most famous song is "Losing My Religion."
Yeah.
Anyway,
I've
So-
heard of the title, I've never heard the song.
It's a good song.
I'll send you the video later.
So
Yeah.
can we get medical records for the janitor? Because they'll probably
Um,
have his DNA information. We can use it to make a slate.
Not DNA information as such. Though if you're lucky, you will be able to get that in short order.
Hmm.
Right. So you decouple from the station and return to your ship.
Okay.
We'll need to exit back into proper space on our own, probably.
Mhm.
Probably before they do the shunt.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because this place might vanish when they do the shunt.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thought. But leave the communication buoy just in case.
Mhm.
Yes, that's fine.
Mhm.
We can replicate another one.
All right. You shunt yourself out. It takes a little bit of work. Once you're out, after a couple of minutes, the station shows up.
Ah. Yay.
Interesting.
All right.
Put us
So
in
let's see if we
standard
can
orbit.
hail anybody in the area.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, hey,
Station
we got
keeping
your
orbit.
station back. Please come claim it.
So the ensign shows up on the bridge by teleportation.
Mhm.
Looks not to be in a good mood.
Uh-oh.
Good news,
So
bad
The
news?
station left without me.
Okay, so there's something wrong with
Mm.
its shunting technology then.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
I have a feeling the virus glitched it, and I do not know how that technology works.
That's
Well,
a
we'll
Hobb
give it back
secret.
to the Hobbs and let them fix it.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Although this may be a chance for you to learn,
Mm.
if they're willing to teach.
Okay, so I would suggest broadcasting an alert on gives a frequency.
Make it so.
Okay. That's Tayana.
Okay. So it takes a few hours, but a few ships start to show up. One of them looks like a very intimidating conglomeration of multiple ships that have been welded together.
Huh. Neat.
That sounds
Probably
like the
be the
Uruk
Uruk
ship.
then.
The which ship?
The Uruk ship.
Hmm.
The Uruk.
Does our guest want to go with the Uruk, or what would they prefer to do here?
They'll stay with you.
Like
Sounds
I
like
said,
they
welcome
don't trust
aboard.
the Uruk.
Yeah. So you're being hailed by the Uruk ship.
Mm-hmm.
We are.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, cool. Put it on screen.
Okay. So
I'm just going to assume that our Soren friend is not on the bridge.
no. So the Uruk commander, a big, heavy-set, kind of gray skin, markings along the arms and the face. Really nice looking armor. There's about 30 of them on the bridge running around and doing stuff behind him. And he goes,
That's a big bridge.
"This is the Red Crusader. To whom am I speaking to?"
I am Captain Andromeda Locke of the United Nations spaceship Cecile.
So, you sent out a distress signal.
Yes.
On behalf of this station.
What's wrong with the station?
It was in pocket space with no crew for an unknown period of time.
No crew.
We wish to return it to the Hobbs.
Return it to the Hobbs.
It is their station.
No, it's abandoned.
Actually, it's
Not
not.
claiming right of salvage? It's not.
There is still one Hobb aboard.
Really?
Yes.
Hmm.
From
I'm
their current-
translating as necessary.
Actually, funny enough, they're coming through speaking English.
Huh.
Translator.
Interesting.
They have a ship's translator because their ship is a composite of a whole bunch of different species ships. So they,
How do
But
they
anyway.
already have our language, though? Not saying that out loud.
Because the entire galaxy has our language. Because we were part of a treaty 6,000 years ago.
Well,
But our modern language?
You think that they haven't kept tabs on us?
Well, I was going to say it could be that they've got something that can that can do that in real time. Like, who knows?
Especially since the Aes Sedai can just cast a spell on somebody and they can just speak whatever language they want. Know all languages. It's a level 1 spell, I think.
Okay.
So,
All of this
Does
discussion
Eric
from
have
something that
anything else
Diana
that you
didn't
would like to
actually
ask?
say.
Okay.
let's see.
All right, so we were discussing with the captain of the, what did he call it? The ship?
The Red Crusader.
Yeah.
Red Crusader.
Well, if you don't want to do it, I can actually go in and cleanse out that last Hobb so that you can claim salvage. I'd want 40% though.
That is not our intention here. Our intention is to return the vessel to its rightful owners.
If
The
you
driver
are
stops whatever
not
he's doing.
interested in that action, then I would kindly suggest you are free to be on your way.
or take it up with the Hobbs, who have their ships here.
Are any Hobb ships here?
Not yet.
Who all has
So
shown up?
you
You
said
there
several
were-
ships.
2 or 3 ships that showed up, only one of which was Uruk, right?
Yeah, the other ones aren't hobbed.
What are they? Other races we don't know or races we do know?
Various guests, I'm guessing, since this was like apparently this was the equivalent of a hotel. Seem to recall something about that.
Well, the other ships, they look kind of stocky, angular, sharp. They're just kind of floating at the moment and just letting things play out.
Brutalist architecture in space.
Yeah. So, the commander goes, "We could always fight you for it."
We could, but you have no information on our race. But we have plenty of information on yours.
Oh, you do?
The Aeshidae were kind enough to give us a full rundown of all of the species of the Alliance and those opposed them.
Oh, really?
Yes.
They're not known for being talkative.
I'm very persuasive.
Convince me.
All right, let's roll some dice.
So, what's your goal?
To convince him that I'm very persuasive.
Okay.
And maybe to get him to back down and go back to what he was doing.
So, charm, you say?
Yes. And I guess I'm going to, pull the Corbinite maneuver. Pretty much along the lines of, you don't know what my ship is capable of. You also don't know what will happen if you try to destroy it. It happened in TOS season
But
2 or 3.
I remember the
Also,
Corbin
having
maneuver.
Ensign Bell on camera might help with the whole "the Aeshidae told us everything" line.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not contradicting that. He's just
Yeah, it's just like
doo-doo-doo-doo.
I'm right here. Yep, mhm.
All right. So
Okay.
I'll definitely
Yeah,
use-
you got this.
Yeah.
Okay. So, he's at least going to try to intimidate you and do 1 point of damage to your charm.
Oh. I hope that comes back at some point.
Yeah, I'll come back at the end of the thing. I mean, you can basically blow his charm away, so...
He comes off feeling frazzled and disgruntled and not sure what to do at the end of this.
Yeah.
And for some reason aroused.
Aeshidae are quite talkative. Change my mind. Okay. So yeah, you have a bit of a back and forth, and you call his bluff. Stand down.
Okay.
This is why you keep me around, people.
And then Sun responds, "Fire!" No.
We appreciate your understanding of the situation and apologize for wasting your time. You're free to go whenever you like.
All right. Skim the region for wreckage. The ship basically just kind of rotates and drifts off.
The other two ships
Now
show
let's
up.
hail those other ships.
Hi, we're the Ferengi. We're here for salvage rights.
Well, one of them hails you.
Oh, okay.
On screen.
All right. So, large towering figure, blue skin, red hair that's been back into braids, thick beard. Just by going with the proportions of the ship, this guy's a good 8 feet tall.
I'm thinking Jotun.
I was thinking the same thing. Yeah.
Yep.
But anyway, we haven't heard this yet. So yes.
Yeah. Hold on.
And even more so if the language they're speaking is something similar to ancient Norse.
Mhm. Okay, so yeah, hold on. Okay, so the person says, "I am Ring, first officer of the Thunderstruck." Who am I speaking to?
I'm Locke, commander of the Cecile.
Commander Hill, I will speak with you in a moment.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Okay. So
Was I having to translate, or did it come through automatically?
you had to translate.
Was it ancient Norse?
Oh God, yes.
Cool.
So he gets up from the seat,
Uh-huh.
where his head and shoulders basically just kind of leave the camera. So you see his torso, and he steps off to one side. And this other torso comes walking in and sits down, and there's this bright red woman.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, her hair is black and braided, no beard or anything like that.
That's good.
So she sits down. I'm Commander Hale of the Thunderstruck. What are your
Commander,
intentions with the Hobb station?
we wish to return it to its rightful owners. We have done battle upon it and cleansed it of a great evil. Now we wish to return it to its rightful owners.
The Hobbs.
A great evil.
Mm,
Would you be willing to share your stories over a drink?
Absolutely.
hell yeah. They sound fun.
Prepare for connection.
Of course.
Okay. So,
They can
Diana
depend on
makes sure that
everything
she
as they
has
come
her
aboard.
chemicals kit so that she can make sure that none of her crewmates are going to poison themselves.
I'm gonna go
Or
jump
at least-
into a sleeve.
or at least no more so than is normal for alcohol.
okay. So, for a moment, you think they're firing on you because what looks like torpedoes basically launch out towards you. But when they close in, they open up into clamps, hook onto the ship, and pull you in.
Yoink.
Yeah. The clamps basically kind of twist and turn into proper position, and they connect.
Well, that was slightly alarming.
Any damage?
Yeah. Superficial.
Superficial.
Okay.
Did they scratch my paint job?
Oh, yes, they did.
They gave us some battle scars.
Ensign Bell says, you're lucky they're playing nice. Those things normally go through your ship and open up on the inside.
Hmm.
Ew.
This is how they claim enemy ships. They basically bore through the enemy ship, take it, and strip it for parts, technology, and resources.
Cool. Hopefully
This
we...
is why our ships explode.
So I'm thinking we make nice with them, and try to get their sympathies against the Uruk.
Yeah, these are the Verger.
The vertiver.
The Verger.
The verver.
Yeah.
So like
Ved ERGR.
sorry.
Sorry, what?
Okay, so Delta,
Virgo.
Virgo.
Ergo.
Okay, I think we just lost Delta, Victor,
Echo.
Epsilon.
Echo.
Echo. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, like, I think you lost the NATO phonetic alphabet for a minute there.
The
Okay.
Verger.
Verger,
Delta,
okay.
Victor, Echo, Romeo,
Okay.
Gamma Romeo.
Golf.
Golf, Echo,
Uh,
Romeo, or something
Okay.
like
No, just Romeo, Golf, Romeo.
that. Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. No
Marker.
extra E in
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
Is
Okay.
there an apostrophe between the D and the V? The verver?
Nope.
Okay.
No, they're going with like ancient Norse, not Klingon.
Yeah, this is
Same thing.
deep dwarves.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, they wait for you to open up your side of the hatch.
Okay. Presumably they do that.
As,
I mean, it's scan the atmosphere, make sure it's
excuse me.
compatible.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit thick, but it's breathable.
Mhm.
and as we reach down to open the airlock, the credits roll and it says "to be continued."
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So we will pick up next week from here.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm thinking like, oof, I think I need to get some food in me.
Okay, so before we
Okay.
go,
Yes.
you all get a check mark.
Yay!
Yay. Cool.
Yeah. Decide where you want to
Okay.
put your check mark.
Okay, so that
Probably the
I just
same
goes.
leveled up
place you
my
put it
might
last
so that I
time.
have more than 2 hit points.
Okay.
Presumably, we get multiple check marks because
Mhm.
we have crew and things like that.
Yeah, your ship gets a check mark, you get a check mark, and your crew get a check
Right.
mark.
My
Okay.
crew have also leveled up some the stats. They have leveled up repair.
Okay. I'm probably going to have to get more assistance on this later, but I'll put a check mark next to might. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So my weird is 1. If I put a check mark next to it, does it technically go to 2?
Now you need 2 to get to 2.
I need 2 to get to 2.
Okay.
Just wanted to make sure.
What is it you need to get another signature item or an improved signature item?
You need a number of check marks on that section equal to, I'll have to look it up, but I believe twice the number you already have.
So right now I have a 1
So you need
signature
2.
item. So I need total of 2 check marks.
Yep.
Then I have it.
Okay.
'Cause
So you can requisition a second signature item.
does it improve my existing? Can I improve my
No.
existing one? No.
Separate.
Okay. So you need a
Okay.
second signature item.
Yes.
Okay,
Wait,
well-
confirming that for the regular stats, it's you have to reach the number of check marks
Yeah, I'm gonna
that
say bye.
is equal to your current level or the next the number you want to get.
I believe it's the
night.
next. I will look it up.
Okay, in that case, then I do not necessarily level up right now.
All right. So I'll
Because
talk
I'm
to you
at
guys
2 check
later.
marks.
Thank you guys for watching the stream.
Everyone take care.
See
Ciao,
you
ciao.
guys later.
All right. Bye now.